Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here back under the hall under the mountain. We have one quest to do here today, which is the Legacy of Durin's Folk, which hopefully is just a very quick sort of instancy type thing where we just listen to Thorin talk, which is what I pretty much can kind of guess it is. Invite you to a great celebration of Durin's Folk. Seems about what it will be. And then we're going to go and carry on with the actual Black Book of Mordor, which is going to be finding Durin at the road that climbs the Grey Mountains, which is like, if we find it, if I can get to a thing, it's right up here. It's not that bad. It also gets us this Stable Master. And then also, one good thing is this area right here is actually where we can start. I can't find the guy, probably right there, but it's the guy that you can give in the embers. I don't think we've got any, but the embers of whatever they're called, the stuff we can deconstruct some of this stuff into, if I can find what I'm after. I don't know if I can. This thing. Okay, that's a lie. Basically, there's embers of whatever, embers of enchantment, and basically that's where we can start giving those in. That's going to be really good for us, because if we can start getting a lot of those from just deconstructing stuff, we can start getting some decent armor. But today what we're going to do is that, hopefully just going to give us the, that better armor. We'll switch out to that since it is better, technically, even though we lose a bit of vitality, but we can very easily put a vitality, one of these essences of vitality to get an extra 200. I'll just chuck one of those on, because I have tons of them and I need to use them up. And then we'll get into that. But before that, we do have our Hobbit Gift of the Day. Before we forget, like I did last time, a Scroll of Finesse, which is basically going to immediately go, because not really too huge a deal for us. Plus 506 Finesse. Yeah, whatever. 506? Yeah, for an hour and a half. Not a huge deal. Anyway, let's get talking to Thorin.
It is a day of unity for Durin's folk, as we gather to celebrate our triumph over Sauron, welcome new allies from Mordor, and honor the return of old friends.
Okay, so King Thorin. Listen to King Thorin. Walk with him. Let's do that. In fact, if we're going to walk, let's take that off. Although my folks celebrate all around us, I prepared a special feast for my honored guests. And who would that be? I see beasts. And some other people. That's what you see. Dwalin, Gloin, Biffa, Bofa, Wamba. This day we honor the dwarves of Thorin's company, those who battled the enemy, those who we hold in friendship, and those we have lost. Each of them have served Durin's folk honorably, and you are no exception. All have earned a seat at my table. I'll just sit down here. Can I do slash sit from here? Cool. It was crafted in the time before Smaug came to Erebor, but now he is gone, and still it remains. Take a look at it if you wish. King Thorin gestures at the end of the table. Oh. This stone bears few marks of age and appears surprisingly comfortable. Am I supposed to be over here? I'm not going to sit because it's going to be awkward otherwise when I have to talk. Or when I do that. It's fine workers and I did not choose to be for you on a mere whim. Glanced at the remaining empties. But a few of my guests disturbed, and the same was Backoth and his warriors. Those do not. I do not know if they understood my meaning. I'm certain they are about in the hall, and I wish them to join me at the table. Backoth is king. The new friends and allies, I would not deny the warm welcome to Erebor. Would you seek them out and his kin? Send them here, and we should soon be able to begin our feast. Right, those were the stout axe dwarves. So if I remember correctly where they were just down here. Hopefully they're just where they actually are. Otherwise I'm gonna have to run around everywhere. They are not there. We should probably put floaty nose back on just so I can see. Do a quick run around. It'll probably have a quest ring somewhere. Let's get on our goats. We do love to run around this area aimlessly, basically. But hopefully it shouldn't take us too long, because I do want to get back into the actual epic questing stuff. Are you guys potentially over here? Yeah. We've joined Durin's folk in celebration. It's quite a celebration already. Don't you think? I've never heard such songs or seen such dances. I'm pleased to be welcomed among Durin's folk. I informed that he, J.R.R, and Nath have been summoned by the king of the mountain and have been granted seats at his table. Of course, we accept his invitation. It'd be a great honour to feast with King Thorin and thank him again for the kindness he has shown my people. Hopefully, the others don't get, like, jealous, basically. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit awkward. Just a little bit. Okay. So, oh, you guys are not back yet. Well, let's dismount so we're not, you know, courtesy. Return to our seat. Loin tries to get your attention. I'm glad to see you here. Find adventurer that ever known the need. And your presence here is well earned. You are not unlike my Gimli, except you were courteous enough to attend at the time King Thorin requested. I know Gimli is here in the hall. I've not seen him in some time. I think he's gone off with Durin and Nori. Who can say? Nori wasn't here, was he? Will you find him and send him here for Manus and Durin and Nori as well? Cannot wait. Nori was the one we were trying to get back, weren't we? Have I done a weird time thing? I might have. They look like they might be here. We should probably put the floaty names back on. I didn't see him down the other side, so I'm gonna go check upstairs. Here they are. Yeah. Dory and Nori. You see, I've been talking to Dory and Nori about my adventure I just mentioned, like I discovered in the calls of Khazad-dûm. It concerns the brother Ori and Balin's expedition. I should not tell them such stories on Dell's preservation, and not for time for such things. You should go join the king of the mountain at the table at once. All this talk is maybe hungry. Good. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, I think we've done something weird, because I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mixing names up again, that Nori is the one we have. We're currently going on an expedition, technically, to return back here. So I think we've done a weird time shift type thing there, but at least we know he survives. That's good. Right, let's dismount again. Thanks for gathering my folk. There seems to be a little sense in having a feast as there's no one to which to stare at. Finding some assemblage of friends and kin, but one of my guests has not arrived. I was hoping he would see most of it. Most of all, resolve that absence people should be ended. Let us wait for a few minutes on his arrival, and we shall begin the feast. Is it gonna be Gandalf? I'm gonna sit once again. I feel awkward. Oh wow, that actually works. Textures are bugging out a little bit weirdly. It's a bit awkward, but alright, is he gonna be here soon? My cape is clipping. It's a little bit awkward. Same with my bow, but it kind of fits through the hole. Are you gonna appear? Just point, the guest might not be coming. He shuffles impatiently and begins to speak. Before we get on, I would like to thank each of you for honoring me with your presence. Oh, I do love the fact he's just waiting. He's just in that. Durin's folk know peace once more. King Thorin's peace is interrupted by frantic shouting echoing through the whole under the mountain. Who are you? Who are you, in fact, actually, genuinely? Thriftgear. Journey was long and we came swiftly as we could. I'm sorry, I do not recognize you, my friend. Who is your companion? Nah. You travel far indeed from the distant home of Thror to our home in Erebor. You have borne our old exile from Erebor as such a burden on his own, and now it is ended. My honor to welcome you to our halls. Will you and your companion join us for our feast, old friend? Old indeed, you look quite young for your age, King Thorin. Oh, they're being nice to each other. I think a meal is just the thing. Have a seat, your friend. We'll be time enough to talk later. Oh, we're gonna have to get up off our chair. Thank you. Brings me great joy to see many doors of Durin's folk and our kin from the East united as one. If we do not recognize and celebrate such times of peace, it's certain they will be lost to us evermore. King 3/3, whatever. Pause for a moment. I have spoken enough. Let's gather in a feast together. Okay, so we're gonna finish off with that quest. It's probably the end of a quest chain, but that's fine. We want to go for the agility vitality set. That's perfect. So that's going to give us 700 rep, which means we are now Hero of Erebor, which is cool. So if we go to completed, we have now completed 15 quests within Erebor. That's pretty nice from pretty much last episode. Most of that's come, which means we have got part of Quest of the North. So we need to go back to Erin Laskillen, do a quest to restore the 3 kingdoms and Dale Land. So that's probably, there's like 3 quests to, like, similar to what we just did there, and rebuilding the kingdom or whatever it was called. So title awarded, which means we are Hero of Erebor, which I think is cool. Right now we're still Champion of Eriador, so maybe we could change that at some point to Hero of Erebor to keep it up to date. But now we're actually going to get tracked on to going to Durin. So I'm going to head out. Since it's a little bit of a trek, I will just go manual in myself, and I'll skip to when we're there, because we're already like 10 minutes into the episode. Okay, so there's Durin there. On the way over, we did end up finding a little location. So we got, well, we'll actually be able to see. We found Furuk Mekem, the south gate. That's I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. Just that bit over there. I was going to go around it and be like, oh, I should just not get the deed, but really, I'm going to end up having to go through there at some point anyway, so why bother trying to go around it? But that is a deed available for us now, which is good. Still haven't looked up these marks of the Longbeard. I keep meaning to. I mainly looked up, as I said, in Scarthald here, there is someone we can give in the Embers of Enchantment to get some cool stuff. That's what I ended up finding, but I didn't really look at the other stuff.
Did my father send you to bring me back to the Lonely Mountain?
I can't actually remember, I'll be perfectly honest. I actually can't remember. It's been a little while. Seem to the vast mountains, untouched valleys, hidden recesses beneath them each holds the promise of my adventure. Adventure. My father's throne room is no place for me, nor shall I. Basically, he wants to. You know, he was doing this whole thing about. He hasn't done anything in the battle, so there was a recent battle. He didn't do anything there. He kind of felt like he hasn't shown his worth yet. So fair enough to him. He wants to help. So we need to kill 8 enemies in Worm Gap and travel with Durin to the Anvil of Withered Heath, which is there. Part of me first wants to get this Stable Master so we can get back at any point. But another thing as well is that's going to give us a new bit of armor, which is good. See, these are the ones that go into the Embers of Enchantment. I don't really know what we get, but look at that. Look at the difference. That's amazing. Especially for something that's, you know, the Agility Vitality stuff is great there, plus an Essence slot. And again, we have 7 of these lovely Vitality ones. I don't think I've got any good Agility ones. 144, 189, I guess. So if anything gets 2 slots. But I think it will be best because we're mostly upgrading on... Well, we're actually getting about 200 each, but we can chuck on, you know, occasionally a vitality thing or an agility thing. 200 vitality, that's like, you know, I think it's 3 health per vitality. So, you know, that is going to be quite a lot. In fact, can we actually see vitality? No, our base vitality is 59. It's really low. So, yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I want to get rid of maybe some stuff. I think there's some stuff I'm definitely not getting rid of those, but I do want to get rid of that if I remember correctly, and some of these scroll cases that aren't particularly useful for us. And I think it was worth getting rid of that as well. And then I think... Was that the one or that the one that we wanted to change? It'll be the one that's like glowing, or the one that I got recently. This one. I think I said I was going to put that on, which actually lowers our vitality. And then I was going to put this on the padded coif that we've got here. I didn't realize how much stuff we have. Though admittedly, these are equipped. This is not. Is that? Yeah, so that's of Thranduil's power. That's the one that doesn't have as much vitality. This is the one that we lose vitality on, but that's fine. So we want to do that. Do not show again, and we should get a boost in vitality there, or morale, because we're now at 13,000. Wow. Just ram into someone and I'm going to be poking their eyes out. Something I also want to do now, I've just realized there's a campfire rather. I want to get... Oh, is that not the type of campfire I'm after? Oh no, okay. I thought it was going to be one of these that we can return to camp from, but that's fine. So what I'll do then is we'll head north, see if we can complete this one obviously today, because yes, we upgraded to the level 116 stuff, but as I've always been saying about the Mother Hunter stuff, it's not the best gear. It's very average gear, if that, but it was a guaranteed 116 thing. And, the 116, the difference between 116 and 115 was quite large anyway, and we were leveling up from like 106 to 116. I'm really hoping we can get a chest piece at some point, and it's going to do better than this, because this again is still 106, and we really need to do some work there. You are not going to be an enemy I need to kill. That's fine. We're just making our way to Worm Gap though. I could probably just run straight past, but it's fine. But if we get this new piece of armor, we can probably very easily get to 60k soon, morale, which will be pretty damn good. Especially if we, get some good essences. Now, the annoying thing is that essence is now basically stuck as far as I'm aware. So to do that, I will have, to get that off, I would have to use one of these essence reclamation scrolls. Reclaims the essences of a single piece of item of equipment and return them to your inventory. I think, could we, in theory, let's get a different one. Let's get this. And then see if it's, am I able to put it on, no. Okay, so I can't put it on something that's already equipped. But I'm not sure if there's any way of taking that off or like overwriting it. Basically, I don't know if we get like a tier 9 one of these, because this is currently tier 8. If we get a tier 9 one of those, is there a way that we can, change that over? Probably not. We probably want to, like, obviously, these essences are good for us. Those were pretty much made for us in that sense, but, we're not going to worry about it too much, because something's eventually going to outdo it. Okay, you do count, good. Something's eventually going to outdo that stuff, so that's fine. So we're not going to worry too much, but obviously when we get to like 120 stuff, and it's stuff that we're not going to be able to get, constantly, then we want to just do what we can to get the correct essences for it if we want to get some fate stuff and some, vitality and agility are the main ones. That'll help out. Right, you've actually got more morale, so I don't know why I'm attacking you. I actually could have probably gotten away with not attacking you, considering I didn't have enough focus. But it's fine. I also want to get like a decent amount of vendor trash. Oh, interesting. These are attacking each other. So I need to kill 8 of these. One thing we do still need to do, even though obviously we're getting the armor from these quests, we do need to get on top of the weaponry, because I could go and get myself, I can go and get myself technically just a level 115. Oh, I can't attack you. I was hoping to attack it with low morale and sort of go from there, but it's fine. Yeah, I can go hopefully get myself, I actually don't know how many signets I have. the ignorance. 164. I should hopefully be able to get a decent amount of stuff from that, plus motes of enchantment, plus potentially these embers. Now, obviously, the stuff I'm putting on, or I'm about to get from here, does disenchant into embers, but I'll be keeping that stuff. Why am I attacking you? Because you have 80k morale. But yeah, it's just, we can't pass up that. And it doesn't, just because it's minimum level 115, doesn't necessarily mean it's not good, because the quest is level 118. So you could be doing this quest at 115. You could technically do it at 114, but obviously the gear you want to have is, yeah, it's minimum 115. Not it's leveled out 115. It's weird. But have I just basically got you stuck? I mean, we don't want to get them truly stuck, because if you get them stuck, they get the little confusion marks above their heads. And that means you can't actually damage them at all, which is a little bit awkward, but it's fine. We're doing a pretty good job at this. We're not really taking much damage. 12k, you know, that's not too bad. It's about a fifth of our health. But it's just a case of we're not really outputting enough damage, which again is the thing we want to try and sort out is, you know, we can now take the damage, we just aren't good at outputting it right now because our weaponry is still, you know, a third age level 100 weapon, so we're technically using a bow that's 17, 18 levels out of level, which we need to definitely sort out. So I'll hold on to my legendary items most likely, but we'll switch them out most likely as well. Like, I'll keep the horse, because of course I'll keep the horse, but I need a new sword from here, a new sword for there, and a new bow for there. It just isn't going to work out. I wonder if I kill you, are you going to count? And then I can potentially not aggro the hawk. So I'm just going to be very careful. It does count. Cool. So let's get on our war steed, get straight ahead of us here, try and not aggro anything that we can help. And then, hopefully, I don't know if we're going to have to do anything after, or if it's just talk to Durin, he's there now. Or, hey Durin, notice something, can you go and do this? We'll pick up Heath of Cold as well. I did find a dwarf on the way here as well that had a few quests, but I thought best not. We can just kind of deal with it. We've got some unnatural ice. Ooh, we're getting a bit of lag. So we need to destroy these. Now, is this going to be just destroy 12? Because that could be very easy, especially if we... Oh, we got frozen pages as well. Do I do it, though? I'm really low on space. I want to destroy these ice formations, because I think that makes sense. We've also got these. I'm kind of just wanting to pick up a few of these quests. I'd rather do these than the frozen pages, because we can come back here at some point for those. They're just annoying quests at this point a little bit, because they take so long. Wow, that quest thing is like really... Right, we're going to take off Heath of Cold, because I'm not going to kill these enemies. They're a bit meh. Well, not meh, but like a bit awkward. I mean, are you attacking a hawk, really? But what I do want to do is find these frozen formation things. Pillars of Winter is the quest, and then obviously these relics further north, because it seems like this one at least seems like a relatively easy quest, and will give us a decent thing. Whoa, okay, let's get out of here. That's not good. 3 drakes. Yeah, 3 drakes and a young drake. Let's just... Okay, we'll hold off for the minute. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to try and get out of the way of these enemies. And then we're just going to go talk to Durin. I think I got a little bit too cocky. This is maybe for next episode. Because we've done quite a bit today. Right, because you don't count towards... You do count to enmity, but you don't count towards the thing.
The anvil of winter.
Oh, really? I have to kill drakes. Do you count You do count. Okay, the little ones count. That's fine. Now I've just got to find the worms. Oh, wow. There's a lot of potential place for that. I want to see what you drop. I mean, obviously you'll drop Drake Teeth, but I'm not sure if you'll drop Worm Hides. It wouldn't make sense in my head, but just in case. What I'll do then is I'll try and find some of these little ones, kill them, and then that should hopefully drop every time. There's even 2 here, so that's perfect. Except what's less perfect is we've got to aggro both of them. We'll kill both of these. Hopefully they drop 1 each, and then we can just go from there and see where the map is going to tell us these worms are. I take it it's going to potentially just be in a completely different area. Oh wait, we killed the worms earlier up there, didn't we? Ooh, that might be where we have to go. Might just have to go up a little bit further back. That's fine, that's not a huge deal. So collect Drake Teeth. Yeah, I keep pressing that wrong button for some reason. We'll also pick up this. How many do we have to kill if we do that? 12. I mean, whilst we're going around, this is the sort of thing that we can do while we're sort of running around the area. If we see one, we can pick them up. Obviously being a little bit careful of these larger drakes with 150k morale. We should be able to take 1 out. It's more taking, you know, 3 out at a time that we're trying to attack us. That was our bigger concern. Because I kind of messed up. I wonder what happens if I jump in there as it fires up. And this is looking like one that's just been destroyed by me already. Yeah, it's the one by the frozen page. So it just respawns, but it won't. It's not like I could just sit around these the entire time. I think this one does count though. So maybe this one's worth it. Because it looks like there's an enemy, but he's going to be down there. So that's fine. So how many of these worms do we have to kill? 6. Okay. I think it was down here. Maybe up here. This looks like the respawn place, which is nice. So if we die, we're close. Or if we use Desperate Flight, we're also close. Go away, Greyhawk. I don't want you to aggro me. Thank you. Okay, I thought there was a chance there were some enemies up here. I could probably make it around like that. Oh, I'm just going to jump on that thing now, aren't I? It's alright. If your leg's already broken, you can't break them again. So I'm hoping then if it's the case of we have to go very far down here, we can come halfway up here, use Desperate Flight, get up back up there. And then hopefully it all works out. So we need 1, 2, we've done 2 by the end of this, at the very least. So even if we go back around, kill another 2, or let's say, and then come back up, then hopefully we'll be able to find another 2 afterwards. He's like to slow me down, I think. But I'm really bad at controls backwards. I'm trying to not walk into other enemies. This would be where that new food really comes in handy. So I really should have sorted that out. I didn't expect me going against some enemies with potentially 150k morale today. So, I mean, it was to be expected at some point, but not quite this episode. But yeah, considering we're, what, almost half an hour into this video now, we are going to only do this quest. And once this quest is done, we shall be done for the day. I think we'll have a decent amount done then. I think it's fair enough for us to say that. I really hope when I use Desperate Flight in a minute that it doesn't mess me up. Or maybe I just purposely died to an enemy. So this puts us at 4, 5. We just need 6. Perfect. Okay, so we can do it all within this area. And then we can just probably just ride through. Saves us the potential mess up of Desperate Flight taking us there. Because, I mean, what is the nearest rally point? Yeah. What I'll maybe do then is go about there-ish and then use it, because just there could be a rally point down there that we're technically closer to, but like a couple of meters. And if, you know, it's the end of the episode, even if we have to wait an extra couple minutes, like half an hour, that'll tick down during the logged off time. I want to check actually, did we ever, I think it was either on my sword, yeah, my sword had Desperate Flight cooldown. I never actually put anything into it, because I think oh yeah, I put everything into Press Onwards. Because Press Onwards, that is going to be the only problem with not having a legendary item, is that sort of thing. We'll be outputting more damage, but when we do get low on morale, we're not going to be able to use Press Onwards as often. Because right now we've got 45 seconds less on the cooldown, which means it's currently at 45 seconds. It's a minute and a half normally. We've cut it in half. But if we're outputting more damage and generally got more morale, I think we're fine. So let's use Desperate Flight. Let's see if this works. And okay, it worked. Cool. So I'm going to run around this Drake and hopefully these worms. I could have just stayed here and these worms would have appeared for me. 3 of them as well. Damn. We're just going to outrun them. They shouldn't hopefully be able to hit us off our horse. I say that our horse is actually very low on morale. Let's just beeline straight for him. Hopefully that's all he wants us to do today. And then we can head off in a second. In the middle of a very dangerous area. Durin.
I wish to survey the path to Stormwall
Really?
before we seek the J.R.R.
Really? Right, okay. I'm going to take these quests off. Because they're getting in my way. Where does he want us to go? Stormwall. Don't know where that is. I've got to kill some Greyhawks. And I don't know what burning scales are. During us, you defeat enemies in great activities. Discover you want to adventure among them, glory and treasure, rather than remaining at home. Okay. So I've got Drake Tooth, got Worm Hides, burning scales. You don't even count. Oh. So I've just got to kill more of them. I thought when it said hatchling wings, it would make sense that it be that. Okay, I shouldn't have technically attacked you because I was very worried I was going to die then to a Drake just popping up and wanting to kill me. I'm going to see what these drop. I really hope he's just going to let us go in a minute because he's asking a lot for someone who's standing there doing nothing. So much for adventure. I'm going to guess that the burning scales are from worms again. So I'm going to head back this way, which should bring me back into you. And I think I see another one up here. Very small. But that's fine. Press onwards. Just get a little bit more morale up. And, I mean, we've got some brittle scales, but I haven't really got anywhere to give them in, so we might have to finish with, oh, actually, I can go back there technically. But we might have to end off without doing some tasks today, just considering where we are, which will be a little bit unfortunate, but this series at least, it's a bit, you know, starting here, it's been a little bit more awkward to do that, so we've missed a few already. Not only just from me forgetting, but also because I've not had some sometimes, so if we don't get a chance to do that's fine. We can hold those off for next episode if we need to, where hopefully we can go to Scarthold. Be very careful. Come on. Right, they're all done. Worms. There are a bunch here. They better still be here. Right, you don't count. Worm. No worms. Really? There's a worm. Are you what I want? No, you're not what I want. Burning scales. Okay, he wants us to go there. So I guess we can go Scarthold today. I'm just going to dash through. We can go down here, go to Scarthold, give him some tasks. I might hold off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because we've got to make it down here. It's going to be a very long episode, but that's fine. That's not really what I'm worried about. I'm just worried about this quest taking far too long. Though again, it could go quicker if we had better gear. Why? Right, my question. Why, if I've got auto run on, do I get stopped if I got dismounted? I shouldn't have that happen. Okay, I thought he had stopped aggroing me, so I'm gonna close the map. We're gonna go Scartholds first, at the very least. Are you gonna eventually decide you don't want to kill me? Anytime now. Anytime. Thank you. Yeah, with your tail in between your legs. Right, let's dash down here, not hit that Drake, because he's gonna then... Okay, I aggroed the Drake that I just said I don't want to aggro. Thank you very much. Now I want to know what burning scales are from. We did not come in this way, I'm pretty sure. Are these dragon bones? Maybe. I don't know. Right, we're going to go back on the path. We're going to go Scarthol. We're going to give them these, hopefully, these brittle scales and maybe the Stoner Braid skins, if it'll let me. They're 116, so hopefully we should be able to. I don't think there's anything else. So that's at least 3 done. And then we'll go up here. Actually, should we go up here first? I think we'll go up here first, because then we might get enough to finish off one of these tasks. If we get 4 done today of like high level ones, then that'll be pretty good. Just for that extra XP, considering this quest is taking a while and we're not actually having much of a chance to finish it. Like, finish too many, because for once we're actually attacking a lot of enemies, but it's just going to be a long quest, right? So, down here, apparently, let's just, yeah, just fall, because gravity's 400 times as much as the slain Zelruka. I am both broken and also, yeah, being chased over. Chased over? Chased over. On. Ah, Durin is now here as well. There's a big old statue. Does he want to help me at all? Right, Fire Drake hatchlings. That was what I thought it might be. Durin beckons on his side, signaling for quiet. Well, I've got to kill 4 of you, so I'm very sorry, but your life is now at an end, and you're going to throw fireballs at me. I think we should be fine. So, with 2 of these, hopefully we can just get these brittle scales, which seems to be dropping from these at least 2 at a time, maybe even. Oh wow, I didn't even realize what my morale was at. That is not good. I'm attacking the Grey Hawk. I didn't mean to try to attack the Grey Hawk. I might need to use one of these. Bomb. There we are. Oh, see, that's beautiful how easy that was. Oh my god, this is not what I want. And once again, I'm straight back to having no morale. Because of these stupid things. I'm going to totally die. Yeah. I have no idea what was going on there. That's really weird. Please don't take me somewhere stupid. Oh, really? Okay. With that, I think I'm going to wait for the next episode. It's a little bit annoying. We did luckily get enough of these brittle scales to do something with it. I'm going to head to Scarthold, get the Stable Master, so I can get back here relatively easy if I need to head anywhere, you know, back to Bree for any reason, so I can go hopefully from Erebor to Scarthold very, very quickly. I might see if I can get that new weaponry. I might do some more epic battles, obviously, to get more better jewelry, because again, we are still lacking on the jewelry front a little bit. I did do some more epic battles in between, but I didn't get any, unfortunately, any drops from that. I just got stars of merit from it, even though I got 3 platinum boxes, which was a little bit of a pain, but that's fine. It just means I have to do a couple more, and hopefully just be a bit more lucky. But maybe even if we can get some Embers of Enchantment as well, we can get, like, on other characters, we can get some stuff from here. I don't normally like to, you know, farm an item on another character and then get them over here to use, but if I need to get a loads of Motes of Enchantment or, you know, Embers or whatever, then so be it, on a different character. So, let's get some more XP that we missed from completing this quest. So we've got Brittle Scales and Stone Abraded thingies. You are not letting me get that in. That is very unfortunate. Brittle Scales doesn't want me to give them in. 105k. More importantly, let's go get the Stable Master.
Greetings.
And it looks like a majority of these guys are just, you know, rep vendors for these marks, which is good. So we can get like a jeweler thing. Let's see what we can make. I mean, that's pretty good jewelry, let's be honest. Even if it's just might stuff. But I'm sure there's like multiple recipes. I don't know why it would only have might stuff.
There is much to be done.
We can also get the Yarnfast
Later.
Guide to Yarnfast, which unfortunately we need friends standing with the Grey Mountain Expeditions first. We are currently known, I think, or neutral, one of the two. So that's fine. And then, yeah, this guy maybe? Yeah, Embers of Enchantment. So we haven't got any right now, but we can use those to get some medium armor. They are minimum 116. Depending on what you do, it's fine. It has, I think it might be 6 items in it, or maybe 12. You can choose different versions, but we can also get some weaponry out of this. So if we can get some Embers of Enchantment, I'll have to look into it, and that's a possibility. But yeah, I might have to just look and see a second where I can give these Brittle Scales into, because I'm not walking away with 3 tasks, like 300k worth of XP to waste. Okay, so I had a little look on the wiki, and it seems that there isn't a page yet for it or something, but also it doesn't have it listed as an available thing to give in. So I might hold on to them for the moment, but if I go to like the next area and can't see it, then I might just have to get rid of them. What I might actually do, depending on how the swift travel works, if I can swift travel to the other area here where there's a task, maybe I'll have a look there, but if not, I won't. So, oh, I can come straight from South Bree to here. That's good. So this is Donguri. So let's quickly go over there. I want to see if they're potentially there, because there is a chance that I can give it in here, maybe, or there's a chance that it just doesn't exist anyway. I couldn't seem to find it on the wiki. There's a big wiki list of all the tasks. So standard burst skin with the claw, weathered it, rock thing, dwarf sword sheath. It might just be a case of selling it. I mean, it is basically half a gold. That is pretty decent for that. I might hold on to it still, as I said, and just see where it goes from there. But I do need to start clearing up my inventory. I might just start from nothing on the task items. Obviously send all these away. I might try and make some second age level 95 stuff just to level up and take away. I'd rather do that than chuck away these symbols. Man the Hunter's armor can go somewhere. To be fair, that wasn't that better. Oh, we lose the fate. I think that's what it was. That was my old level 113, yeah. I'm going to chuck that away because I don't want it. This stuff we can deconstruct. I'd rather deconstruct it than chuck it. And then obviously this stuff as well eventually. As soon as I get something that's better, I mean, I can chuck some of this stuff away. I need to clear out my inventory. I'll maybe do that. Obviously now I can come straight from Bree or Galtrev to here, or to Scarthold, so we'll do that, and then next episode we'll hopefully finish this quest and just finish off from there. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next time, hopefully I have a new weapon, maybe get some more food, and just get better geared up, or even just get some embers and see what I get from there. But nonetheless, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.